Welcome to the On Deck podcast presented by Linestar, your best MLB player props for today that are available on Underdog Fantasy and PrizePicks, alongside my co-host Tyler Wiemann. We are back for the second half of the season. All-Star break is behind us now. Back in action. The band is back together. Tyler held it down for the team on Friday because I had to go to a Morgan Wallen concert, which was awesome, by the way. Tyler, what do you know about Morgan Wallen? Are you a country fan?
I know absolutely nothing about Morgan Wallen.
He puts on a good show.
From everything I saw on social media, it seemed like all of San Diego was there. So
it was packed. Sold out shows at Petco Park. Hey, can't go wrong with that. It was a fun weekend, but now it's time to get after these props and get that money so that I can go to more concerts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We've been doing pretty well this season. Tyler, I am 67% correct on my props for the season, and a lot of that credit has to go to the Props AI tool. That is what I use on the Linestar app to help pick our props for the day. And so you can check that out at linestarapp.com. Right now we're offering a free 3-day trial on the mobile app, so you can check it out and take it out for a test spin before you commit. And, you know, sometimes you got commitment issues. I get it. There's a lot of apps out there. You got a lot of subscriptions going on, but make sure to check it out at linestarapp.com when you get a second. And if you don't already have Underdog Fantasy or PrizePicks, go ahead and download those apps. And when you do, use the promo code Linestar, and you'll get up to $100 of your first deposit matched. Tell them ready to get after these props for today. How'd it go on Friday?
It went all right. We were one of two.
Nice.
Gunnar Henderson did not hit, and then we picked Luke Raley, and the Tampa Bay, I think Kansas City game got postponed. So instead of 3 props, we only had 2. And unfortunately, my home run call was in that game also. So little uneventful.
It happens, you know. Sometimes the weather's not on our side for that. Where are you headed today for props? We've got some good games on the slate for today. Where are you headed for your main player prop today?
Yeah, and there's quite a few spots that I like today. So let's start out with Brandon Williamson, higher than 1.5 walks. It's minus 150 in sports books. So make sure to try and go get that now, because it probably doesn't stay on PrizePicks or Underdog too long here. But he's walking 3.7 per 9. He's been over in 60% of the games this season, and the Giants are top 10 in walks per game. So I really like this spot. Williamson's command has been a little bit iffy, and the Giants like to walk. So let's go.
All right, Tyler, I'm going to one of the games I'm most excited about today, and that is the Angels going up against the Yankees, and I got to go to Shohei Otani, higher than 1.5 bases at minus 130. I usually try to steer clear of those 1.5 bases props, unless it's Shohei Otani, because he's hit this 5 of the last 5 games, and he's gone over this 63% of the time on the season. He's been unbelievable. 2 home runs over the past 2 days. And this is a lefty bat with a .312 average going up against righties. And today he's going up against Yankees righty Luis Severino, who has been struggling. They did try to make some adjustments over the All-Star break, but who knows what kind of form he's going to be in today. He has given up a .330 opponent average to lefty bats. Shohei's in a great spot today. He's also auditioning for his future team. Tyler, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I don't see him going to the Yankees.
A report recently surfaced from Buster Olney where he says the Yankees are the most motivated to get Shohei Otani if they end up trading him.
I don't doubt that. However, I don't think Otani wants to sign there in the offseason. So I'd be very surprised for the Yankees to really come in with a big package.
We'll see. The time is now. I mean, the Yankees are abysmal, so they need Shohei. They need him. Shohei's the best. But I still like the over. I think he just go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, their only chance is to just throw a boatload of money at him in the offseason. Or if they trade for him to get him in their organization and then throw a boatload of money at him. But,
I mean, what's a little bit of money, right?
I think he wants to stay on the West Coast. And I'm not saying Padres, but I do think he wants to stay.
I think you're saying Padres. Is what I'm hearing. All right.
I don't think the Padres are going to be trading for him. Uh, if the Padres go after him, it will be in free agency.
So, Shohei aside, where are you headed for your second prop for today?
My second prop, I'm going with Sonny Gray lower than 17.5 outs. That's minus 130 in sports books. Gray has just been much worse on the road. He's averaging 47% less fantasy points win away. Minnesota also pulls Gray out of the game pretty quickly. He's only averaging 88 pitches per game over his last 20 starts. He's been under 17.5 in 5 of 8 games win away. This Mariners offense is good. They're also top 8 in walks, so that pitch count could get a little higher quicker than normal. So I'm just liking this Gray lower.
Nice. Okay. I'm going to Chicago Cubs catcher Miguel Amaya. Over 0.5 bases at minus 130. Amaya's gone over this 7 of the last 10 games, and he's actually gone over 61% of the time this season. This is a righty bat with a 321 average against lefties. And today, going up against Washington Nationals lefty Mackenzie Gore's given up about a 268 opponent average. It's not great there. I'm not sure if Miguel Amaya will be in the lineup today, but if he is, you've got to plug this one in there at 0.5 bases. I love the value here. Amaya's been great. And we've got 74-degree temperatures at Wrigley. Unfortunately, the wind's not blowing out in this one. It's blowing right to left at Wrigley. However, I still like Miguel Amaya here for just one hit for us today. He's been pretty good for the Cubbies lately. So take that 0.5 knock for him. What do you think about the Cubbies at Wrigley today, Tyler?
It's going to be interesting to see what the Cubbies do. They could get a haul for good old Bellinger.
Yep. Good old Belly. All right, so if you haven't already, make sure to do us a huge favor, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and comment below. A comment will also enter you into our prop bets contest. If Tyler and I both hit our main props, the first one we gave out, one randomly selected commenter will win $50 and we get to set off the money gun. We haven't done it yet for the first time this second half of the season, so hopefully we'll get to do that tomorrow. And hopefully we will give out $50. Again, all you have to do is comment below and you're automatically entered in. So make sure to do that for us right now. And you can find our picks on Underdog Fantasy and PrizePicks. If you don't have those apps already, make sure to download them and use that promo code Linestar for up to $100 of your first deposit matched. Now it's time for our home run calls of the day. Tyler, where are you headed for a dinger today?
Going a little different today. I don't know if we've actually used this guy yet this season, but I am going to go with J.D. Davis plus 350 to hit a bomb. Williamson is allowing 1.5 home runs per 9, but all 8 of the home runs he's given up has been to righties. And 6 of the 8 have been at home, and you can guess it, Williamson is at home. J.D. Davis is a righty, and over the last 150 games, he is a 220 ISO versus lefties. So I really like this spot for J.D. Davis to hit a bomb.
And I'm just running it back to good old Shohei Otani for a home run today at plus 220. How can you blame me when he had a home run each of the last 2 games for a grand total on the season of 34 home runs? Shohei has a 372 ISO against right-handed pitching. Remember, MLB average for that stat's around 140. That's considered good. I mean, Shohei is just on another planet. And going up against Luis Severino, who's really been struggling at keeping the ball in the park, a 2.32 home run per 9 rate. That's the 7th highest among all pitchers, minimum 40 innings pitched. Shohei's in a great spot today. Yes, I know Luis Severino has made some adjustments over the All-Star break, and they are trying to dial it in. And when Luis Severino is dialed in and looking like his old self, he's a very effective pitcher, but I just love the spot that Shohei is in for today. And I think he puts on a little show for his future team, and can't wait to see Shohei in pinstripes.
You love saying that.
I do. I mean, it's just a great visual. Just makes me smile thinking about it. So hopefully, we're manifesting it. It comes to fruition. And we'll see what happens with it.
Contract that he's gonna get. It is going to be so insane.
I mean, if anyone can spend money, it's the Yankees, right? Especially
Yeah,
now that we have, especially now that we have a sponsor on our uniforms. We haven't had a show since that happened where I've been able to rant about that, by the way. The whole fact that the Yankees are now selling sponsorships on their uniforms with an ugly patch.
Yeah, I mean, most teams
selling
are
out
these days.
Oy, oy, oy.
So what do you
Just-
think about it? You hate it?
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. We're selling out. I don't like it. But, you got to make the money, I guess. So, if we have to do that to get Shohei, I'm okay with it. Do what you got to do.
I mean, it's the Yankees. Like, they're sellouts. That's what they do.
Tyler, I do need to tell you that over the weekend I was talking to my dad about, the state of Major League Baseball and where our Yankees stand, which is they're abysmal. But he did say, my dad was like, watch out for the Padres second half. He's a Padres believer. And I was going to text you, but then I was like, I want to wait till the show and get your live reaction to it.
If we can do something in the trade market to bolster the bullpen, I think we have a chance to make a run. But with the bullpen, how it is right now and how it's been pitching, there's no hope. Our starting pitching's really good. We're hitting, but we're losing every game in the 7th, 8th, 9th inning. And just can't keep happening.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens at the second half of the season. So far, so good on our props. So make sure to tail us on Underdog Fantasy and PrizePicks. And again, if you haven't already downloaded those apps, it's a great way to get in the game here. And you can use our promo code Linestar for up to $100 of your first deposit matched. And if you haven't already, do us a huge favor, like this video, subscribe to our channel, comment below. Comment enters you into our Prop Bets contest, where if Tyler and I both hit our main props, one randomly selected commenter will win $50. It's that easy. Also, stay tuned for Tyler's DFS breakdown. He'll break down today's slate for all you guys out there that are playing DFS. And if you haven't already, check out the Linestar app. It'll help you dominate in daily fantasy and the prop market. The Props AI tool has been awesome for us this season, so make sure to check that out when you can. Good luck in all your prop betting endeavors for today. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.
Have a good one, guys. Bye.